Okay, number one, you got ulu, and you gotta cut them in small pieces so it'll be easier to cook. That way, if you cut them too big of a pieces, it takes too long to cook. So you put them in water. You gotta cook it very slow. Keep stirring it.
And you basically eat the all parts?
Lots of people take the fat off, take the skin off, and they eat it with HP sauce or soy sauce or ketchup or whatever. If you cook it too fast, it'll be like rubber, eh? And you don't want that. You want it nice and soft. Okay, the ulu, the blade is from the skill saw blade. It's an oval round shape, so I cut it to shape. I made another little piece here where I put it, tack it onto the wood, and the wood is hardwood, eh? And I use screws here so it won't come loose, eh? And I got to sharpen it. It takes about 4 hours to one ulu to complete.
And a long time ago, how do people cut whales before there was metal?
Well, that's about 100 years ago. They used to use, the flat stone. And it used to be pretty big too. You can cut, they got sharp, and that's the way they cut them. Eh? He's cooking good. My mother can have a good meal after. That way she.
There's several ways I like cooked, and sometimes I used to see the elders they age it. They put some of the whale flippers and heads into the ice houses. The ice houses that we dig into the ground. They freeze slowly in there, so and then they get that special taste.
Go ahead. The local ice house in Tuktoyaktuk, built many years ago, and it's for people in the community to keep their food from to help preserve their food. It goes down about 40 feet down. I think there's about three arms to it, and just about everybody in the community has one little part of the ice house.
See, they're good bite-sized pieces. We got right now. We got a couple of tubs on the go. They're all boiling right now.
Oh, great! Yeah.
Just waiting for them to, maybe a couple of hours of boil, and until they get soft like this.
So you just boil it in water. Pretty straightforward, eh?
Well, it tastes like cooking potatoes, but it takes longer.
What's your favorite part of the muktuk to eat? You like?
When you start putting it in a can, all cooked and done. But a lot of people say that when we use plastic bags and that, pails, they say that just like the muktuk spoil faster than staying in a can. I don't know why, but
Plastic sounds
maybe
fine.
the chemical in the
Yeah.
plastic or something like that. I really don't know. But once we get it all done and that, we put them in a deep freezer and keep it in there frozen till we need it.